Hello. Good morning. If you look at that, if you look at the photo in the background, okay, please don't think that I took it up from Google and put the photo over here, right? It is a photo taken by me with my own hands when I was listening to one of the talk, and my body keeps shaking all the time, and my hand never allows me to take a good photograph. So after almost 10 times, I managed this good photograph, right? So that's the best part. And I really loved the way that the photograph came up, right? And I'm very proud of this photograph, not because the person whom I took is a big guy, but rather because after, after 9 attempts, the 10th attempt, I got it right. And that gave me a lot of pride. Right? All right. Now, the next 17 minutes, I'll be sharing with you a very personal journey which I have had with Dr.A.P.J Abdul Kalam, sir. And for me, it's a wonderful friendship. Nothing more than that. Right? And what did he teach me as a person? This, apart from being the President of India or a great scientist, but for me, all these things doesn't matter. For me, what matters is knowing Kalam sir as a person, as a human being, as a friend. And this is what I want to share with you today. I still remember about 10 years back when I was just, I was just beginning my career and I was working in a bank, and suddenly I got a call from an unknown number. I knew it was a number from Delhi. And when I picked up, I realized it was from the president's office. I was wondering, why is the president calling me? What have I got to do with him? I was wondering. And the next line I heard was, the president wants to meet you. I said, what? He wants to meet me? What have I done so big that he wants to meet me? No, he read the article about you in online, and he felt very happy reading about you that he wants to meet me. I was stunned. More than stunned, I was excited. And you know what happens when I get excited? My whole body will go for a toss. Uncontrollable movements. And that results in very bad sweating for me. Alright, I told my colleague, hey, the president called me. She didn't understand. She thought the president of the bank called me. And so she did not react much. Then I said, hello, madam, the president of India called me. And that's it. It became a huge viral, went all over the place, everybody came to know me. That moment was a moment of a starting of a friendship with Dr. Kalam sir. I was fortunate that I was allowed to talk to him on phone even before meeting him. And look at that. These are all my moments with Dr. Kalam, sir. When I first met him, way back in 2005, I was really nervous, not knowing, not knowing how Dr. Kalam sir will look at me or treat me, because the whole world has been very ridiculous in looking at me very, very peculiarly. I was worried. Hey, if I go with a dancing body like this, how will he react? I was really very curious about it. So the day came, I took leave from office. Lucky that is one day that I could take leave. And that too very easily. Alright. Took leave, went to the Chennai airport. I was waiting in along with other people to meet Dr. Kalam. I think he was going to Delhi. And before departure, I was about to meet him. What it is that I was having in my mind was, how am I going to talk to him? Or what is he going to talk to me? I went inside. I said, hello, sir. He said, hi, come. The minute I saw this wonderful person, all my curiosity, all my apprehension, everything vanished. And I became myself. That was the kind of impact that he had on me on meeting him the first time. And the way he spoke to me was so heartwarming and so wholehearted that I felt, yes, he is my friend, and nothing more than that. Now, I had this very bad habit of not leaving people who love me a lot. And I realized that Kalam sir was one of the people who loved me a lot, so I never left him after that. And I kept in touch in mail, I kept in touch on phone, I kept in touch on letter as well. The best part of this friendship is everybody in the house knows me, and so whenever I call him and ask him, can I meet Kalam sir, nobody has rejected my request. And I feel very humbled, very honored to have a friend like Kalam sir. Now, coming to my personal life, Kalam sir actually made my life very tough. You want to know how? You want to know how? Having a friend like Kalam sir put a lot of pressure on my head, okay? Because too many people started attacking me then. And I didn't know how to handle too many people. And I felt that I was becoming popular like him, or along with him. I know very well that popularity is not good for health. But I have no choice. The whole world already knows that Kalam sir is my friend. So I have no choice but to live with it and learn to handle it. It becomes a big pressure. I still remember in one of my interactions with one of my friends, you said, Siddharth, you know Kalam sir? Why didn't you go and ask him for a government job? I said, no. I don't want to ask him. He said, why? I said, I don't want to ask people for jobs. Jobs should come on their own by looking at your talent, your skills, your qualification, etc. The second thing, somebody asked me, Siddharth, Kalam tells your friend, so you don't need to work. I said, boss, where will I get all the money from? He said, no, Kalam will support you. I said, boss, why should he support me? He's my friend, that's it. Sometimes it becomes very difficult to handle people when you're having a very popular person in your life. But at the same time, friendship with him helped me to handle my own life, become more stronger day by day, learn to handle people. When you're popular, it doesn't mean that you go to the moon and sit there. You have to keep your foot on the ground. And it helped me a lot to keep myself very firmly grounded. Somebody will come and appreciate me. Somebody will say, wow, you have achieved so much. And I keep looking at that person and I keep wondering, boss, what have I achieved? I have just done whatever opportunities I got in my life. And I have made the best use of the opportunities that came to me. So what is the achievement over there? He said, no, you're having a lot of limitation. I said, boss, what limitation? How do you understand normal with someone who's disabled? That guy didn't know how to answer me. Suppose I break the computer, what will happen? The computer will become disabled? Yes. But can you make a human being disabled? If you want to make a human being disabled, the first thing you have to do is remove his heart. Is it possible? Then how can you call somebody disabled? Or how can you even call a human being a disabled? I think this is all I learned from Dr. Kalam sir about how to handle people, how to answer, how not to answer, etc., etc., etc. When I met him, when I met him in Delhi, after my receiving a national award in Delhi, and then Kalam sir was already done with his presidency. So he was staying in Delhi. So I went to meet him and I said, boss, this is my national award. Kalam sir was very happy about it. And he told me, Siddharth, it's high time you write a book. I was wondering, why a book? He said, you have inspired me a lot, and I'm sure you will inspire a lot of people around the globe. I remember this one sentence because I feel today I am living his dream about me by reaching out to people and sharing my journey. And it always feels beautiful when I think about who is the person behind all this. My friend Kalam sir, who gave me this idea, and therefore I'm just following his advice. What is the other lesson that I learned from Kalam sir? Many times, people who are at very high level, they never come down. They never come down to break a rule to meet somebody. Can you see the fourth picture over there on the right hand side? Kalam sir was there at the event, and I was also there among the audience. He saw me in the audience and he broke the protocol to come out and meet me. And I felt really on top of the world when someone like him is breaking the protocol to meet me and tell everybody over there that Siddharth is my friend. I think that's a beautiful feeling. But on the other side, what is it that I learned? I learned friendship is completely different from anything else. Any other type of relationship that shape people, friendship is a very, very unique relationship. I never went to Kalam sir for help. Neither did Kalam sir come to me for something. But when we meet, we have the best of time. And it's a very, very wholehearted friendship. What is it that Kalam sir did to me? He spoke about my journey in many conferences. And I was wondering why he's keeping on talking about me again and again, the same thing. Today, I realize that he was supporting my journey by bringing awareness among a lot of people in his audience. And I feel very proud about the support that he gave me by talking about me. Many people will think, boss, I've become popular because Kalam is talking about me. For me, it's very important to be on the ground and just be yourself. Just be yourself. That is very, very important in life. When I say be yourself, it means very clearly be yourself as a person. Don't think about your official designation or your status when you are going out and meeting people. And that is why Kalam sir is called as what? People's president. And he lived up to that. And for me, and I definitely learned that I have to live by what I believe in. I think that's a very, very important part of life. Be on the ground. It's okay if people keep on appreciating you. I think fortunately, unfortunately, this photo came up in which I have to thank Kalam sir for actually inspiring me. And the best part about this friendship is all about being a very good human being. Because only one human being can touch another human being. Either let it be mentally or physically. You cannot get that feeling from anybody else. Move on, go on, touch people, make people happy. That will make you happy. Thank you very much.